Hey everybody, this is Martin Mi5 back for another video. Today's video is called Nio Stock Buy, Sell, or Hold. Nio, one of the leading electric vehicle EV makers in China, posted a messy third quarter earnings report on November 20th. Its revenue dipped 2% year over year to 18.67 billion yuan and missed analyst estimates of 0.47 billion yuan. Its net loss widened from 3.95 billion yuan to 5.06 billion yuan, which also missed the consensus forecast by 0.22 yuan. Those headline numbers were disappointing, obviously, but Nio stock barely budged after the report. That might be because its stock already sank nearly 50% this year and remains more than 25% below its initial public offering, its IPO price. So should you buy, sell, or hold Nio stock today? It says, are you missing this morning's scoop? Breakfast News delivers it all in a quick, foolish, and free daily newsletter. And you can sign up there for free if you guys are on this page. What sets Nio apart from its competitors? Nio sells a wide range of electric sedans and SUVs. It sells most of its vehicles in China, but has been gradually expanding into Europe. It stands out from the competition because its batteries can be quickly swapped out of its battery swapping stations. Nio's namesake ET, ES, EC series vehicles target the premium market. Its Onvo sub-brand sells cheaper smart vehicles, and its new Firefly sub-brand will roll out its first plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, aka PHEVs, for overseas markets in 2026. Nobody believed me about them creating hybrids. Well, you saw it for yourself. How fast is Nio growing? Nio started delivering its first vehicles in 2018. It attracted a lot of attention when its deliveries were more than doubled in 2020 and 2021, but it lost its momentum in 2021 and 2022 as China's EV market cooled off. Macro headwinds, weather-related disruptions, and intense competition exacerbated its slowdown. So, it had deliveries of 20,565 in 2019. They went up to 43,728 in 2020, 91,429 in 2021, 122,486 in 2022, 160 and 38 in 2023, and 149,281 in 2024. But in the first 9 months of 2024, Nio's deliveries accelerated again. That acceleration has been driven by its strong sales of ET series sedans and Onvo smart vehicles in China, as well as its expansion into Europe. By the end of October, its year-to-date deliveries have risen 35% year over year to 178,257 vehicles. Nio expects to deliver 72,000 to 75,000 vehicles in the fourth quarter of 2024, which implies its full-year deliveries will grow 51% to 53% from 2023. Analysts expect its revenue to grow 25% for the full year and rise 42% in 2024. Based on those expectations, Nio stock looks dirt cheap at a price-to-sales ratio of less than 1. By comparison, Tesla trades at 9 times next year's sales. This is the million-dollar question. Will Nio ever turn a profit? As of right now, it has not. And I know people have been impatiently waiting for it to do so, and nobody can really give an idea of when. Nio's vehicle margin jumped from negative 9.9% in 2019 to a positive of 20.2% in 2021. However, that figure dropped 9.5% in 2023 and 9.2% in the first quarter of 2024 as a persistent price war in China's softening EV market throttled its pricing power. That pressure drove a lot of investors away from Nio, but its vehicle margin actually rose to 12.2% in the second quarter of 2024 and 13.1% in the third quarter. During the conference call, CFO Stanley Q set a target vehicle margin for 15% in the fourth quarter and said it would represent its baseline, quote unquote, for 2025 as it sold a higher mix of premium vehicles. Q also expects Nio's gross margin to rise from 9% in its first 9 months of 2024 to 20% over the long term as it optimizes its marketing strategies and supply chain. But some of those gains could potentially be offset by the rising tariffs on Chinese EVs in Europe and other overseas markets. Even if Nio's vehicle and gross margins expand, its operating margin will likely stay in the red as it builds more loss-leading battery swapping stations. Analysts expect the company to gradually narrow its losses through 2026, but it won't come close to breaking even anytime soon. So, another question, is it the right time to buy, sell, or hold Nio stock? I think it's smarter to buy or hold Nio stock than to sell it. Its deliveries are accelerating, its vehicle margins are rising, and its stock is undervalued. My bad. The threat of higher tariffs and the EV price war in China could squeeze its near-term valuations, but its stock could soar if it successfully scales up its business. Should you invest $1,000 in Nio right now? Before you buy stock in Nio, consider this. The Motley Fool Stock Advisor analyst team just identified what they believe are the 10 best stocks for investors to buy now, and Nio was not one of them. The 10 stocks that made the cut produce monster returns in the coming years. Consider when Nvidia made its list on April 15th, 2005. If you invested $1,000 at the time of our recommendation, you'd have $898,809. Stock Advisor provides investors with easy-to-follow blueprint success, including guidance on building a portfolio, regular updates from analysts, and 2 new stock picks each month. The Stock Advisor service has more than quadrupled the return of S&P 500 since 2002. So you can click here and you can see all the stocks apparently. And so let's get on with Nio. Let's see where Nio's at right now. Let's see where it's sitting. So as you can see, Nio is still sitting at the same spot where it has been because today is Saturday, November 23rd, 2024. And it's 487, 489. It's really just been side trading nearly that whole day. Or at least, let's see, at least half of it. A little more than half. But I bought in, I got 50 shares. My average cost is $457, have 50 of them, and I made a whopping $13.52 total return so far. Which for Nio, that's not bad at all, really, considering I only have 50 shares. Now I'm thinking about, once I see signs of confirmation, I'm thinking about really stepping on the gas and maybe buying some more. As long as I can see the stock is going to continue to go up. But so far, it has not shown those signs or those signals to me. So we're just going to have to wait and see what it's going to do. Because you can see it's all over the place. Let's look at the month chart. So a month ago, we were at 591. Let's look at 3 month. October 2nd, 2024, it was at 721. And we're now at 484. So this stock, it's clearly not going straight up. It's been consolidating, it's been selling off, and it still has not shown clear signs of confirmation for a rising stock as of yet. But when it does, you guys will be the first ones to know, because I will make a video letting you know what I've found. So let me know in the comment section how many shares you guys have. What's your average cost? Are you bag holding? Are you negative on Nio? I know some of you guys are down 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40K. I lost $58,000 on Nio, so I know full hand, first experience, how that goes. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified of my daily uploads of Nio videos. and also other entrepreneurial videos showing you guys how to make as much money as possible, and you can use that money to buy more Nio stock. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.